Hi guys, welcome back to the latest episode of Learn Kotlin Live. So yeah, let's move on to the next question today. I think this is the first question that we're going to do that I have not done before. Oh no, actually the last one that we done was metric elements. Did we pass this one yesterday? Yes. So yeah, we can move on to. Okay, this is the last question that I have previewed this answer. So, but nevertheless, I think we can do it today. So, basically, given an array of strings, return another array containing all of its longest strings. So basically, I think I'm going to just let's review how we can new array in Kotlin, because there it is. This is the Stack Overflow question that we have come to last time. So I think there's array of okay, and we can give the size. Let's first not initialize it, and the size is val longest largest possible length is 10. So what I'm thinking is let's have an array and its zeros item contains item that is of size 0, and so largest possible length. Is that enough? Should I need to +1? I don't think so. Okay, let's do it this way. So this would be simpler. So for array, it points to a list, which is like this is an empty array, empty list, and for 2, it's going to be AA and AD, and for the third element, it's going to be ABA, BCD, and ABA. One moment, sorry. Okay, sorry. Let's move on. So yeah, this is basically the idea, and we can look from the left from array. First, take a pick at array 10s, and then array 9s, and we can just simply output the longest one. So what is because it is requiring a multiple list stored in the same order as in an input array, so that would make it simple. So maybe we don't use array here. We use list of list of string. So let's first take a look if there is any syntax error here. Array of mutual list of mutual list. Yeah, there is some. Numbers passing for parameter size. Let's do it this way. Oh, that's interesting that we need a let's take a look at mutable list. Maybe it is simple. We do it this way. We won't need this anymore, I think. Yeah, this is possible. So for item n input array, wow, this is in this code signal, it is treating mutable lists as array. Maybe this is the best practice for Kotlin. I'm not sure about that, but anyway, it's that's how they are using it. So we can just follow that coding style. Mutable list, sorry, for item and input array. Wow, that's interesting. Because Kotlin, these items are non-nullable. So what happens when it is not initialized? Let's take a real look at it. Let's print them out. Oh, sorry. This is not what I intended. For item and array. So it's an empty list, of course. So, okay, because it's an array list, so there is no, how about this? What would happen if I try to get the zeroth item while there is no such item? I guess array list itself is a nullable type. No, multiple lists of string it's still empty. Oh, because I've done this for loop here. How about this? Index out of bound exception. I should have expected this. Index out of bound exception. So there is no null point exception here. Yeah. simply gives a no pointer exception, index out of bounds. So is there any contains API for array list? I don't think so. Has, because I might need a map to do this if there is no such get. Yeah, so maybe I need this, because originally get would return oh, it does throw an index out of bound exception. Okay, so so yeah, maybe I should first initialize the array. I hope there is no syntax error here. No error. So later for item in input array, let's put those them in. So now we have the array which is empty, empty, and empty again here. So let's fill them in like this. Sorry, let's start with this one. Let's fill them in like ABA, AA, AD, BCD, and so on. So this is what this for loop does. Array of item dot length dot add item, and if dot size is larger than 0, return it, and should never happen. But on solid of index index 3 out of course. No. Where is this from? I think here. Array item dot length. Length 0. What can be length 0? So we array.indices. This looks strange. Array.indices. Ah, that's pretty weird. Why? Why am I writing it this way? I'm always confused by what time we can use setter and what times we can't use setter in Kotlin. So I think we can simply use add. Array index. No. No. That's the correct answer. And it's still not passing. Why? It's coming to here. So let's change this into length to make it more clear. Huh. We put it in here and we take them out here. 10, count down to 0. First look at 10. Let's go through the very basic list here. So we first initialize 10 new array list to accept the possible sublists, and then the sublists are initialized here, and we iterate through the input array, and with the input array for each item we put them into the corresponding length, the list of the sublist which contains all those items in of the same length. And we iterate through the length from 10 down to 0, and if it contains more than one element, more than or equal to one element, we return the whole array. This looks correct to me, but it's not. That's weird. So let's output whatever we have here. Let's also do this here. No, not to list, to string. Does this mean that we need to we need to change it into save cast into Kotlin save cast as question mark? Really? Where's the Kotlin? Where's the official one? This is weird, but safety save cast. That's it. That's newable. We want it now newable. This is interesting. What is this? Let's look at the operator list. No, I don't see any special meaning for this one. Not. No, this is definitely does not mean not here. So what is... Kotlin, no, I don't think I'm doing it correctly. Kotlin, I think this is somewhat related to type. Platform type. So, since this is not S, so basically I need to cast it into array list. Oh, because it's not an array though. Ah, that's why. Okay. Arrays.toString, because it's not array, of course. To array. That would make it. None of the following functions can be called with the arguments applied. as array list to array. Oh, I think maybe it needs a empty item here. Oh no. So oh, the output is empty. Why? So we're not putting anything here inside here. Ah, this is weird. So let's do this here again. Item. No, not item. Well, yeah, that's exactly what we want. Except this item.length. I think we'll see that nothing is put inside here. Oh, actually something is put inside here. And ABA is put inside. Oh, so they are actually correctly put inside. Then why is it not working? Array at item.length. Is this like I think that's the trick. That's interesting. So Kotlin countdown iterator. Downto. That's the keyword. So this range keyword here is only for up to. If we want to do it inversely, we need to use this Downto keyword. That's something. That's something new to me. Let's also look at this, given that we run into this today. So basically, in 1 to 10. That's we just iterate through one from 1 to 10, and in 1 to 4, of course. They can be iterated over. So that is also only possible for integer range, long range, and char range. So Downto is for reverse order. And step is for jumping, like when we 1, then 3, I guess. 1 and 3. Yeah, 1, 3, 4, 2. And create a range which does not include its until. What's this? 1 until isn't this same as does not include its end element. So this is the same as 1 dot double dot 10, only that 10 is not, 10 is excluded. So that's 1 to 9. How it works. These are some details here. We're not going into details today, but maybe in the future. So range 2 down to. Okay, this is some details here. Down to from close range. Reversed step. These are some really implementation detail, and I don't think we're ready for this yet. Let's look at them later when we have learned more about Kotlin basics. But this is what we have just learned today. This is this is something we learned earlier in like the first episode or the second episode, and Downto is something new today, and step is also something new today, and until. So I think that would call it a day. That's all for today's lesson. See you guys next time. Bye.